Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by the... Rookie, their QB.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing... But maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis C. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
18 yards for Ty Chandler. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Now Howell. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple big complete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Howell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Here's Powell on the return.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return.
It will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
They go play action. Cousins. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Play fake. Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's Chandler. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch. Wind up a 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that'll make the score 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down, Howell now. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
2:06 to go.
Howell throwing on third down here.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On first down, Howell. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
This defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Play action now. Cousins. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Chandler is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ballgame.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. On the return is Powell. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cousins. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And able to get this out to the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Now Howell.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st down, Howell to throw.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now... for the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd down throw for Howell.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Now throwing on first down here. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Howell. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Howell, third and goal. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That pass also. For the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Cousins will try and throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's better. Target the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, Let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this.
Taking it right down Broadway. 20. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is... touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders.
At their own 25-yard line.
Howell from the gun.
Thomas brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Throwing here, Howell.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Howell down to throw it.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And that is no good. They hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will remain well behind. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Now Chandler. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 22.
Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run it with Chandler.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Cousins now. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Vikings Vikings have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto. Runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's.
He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. We have played 3 quarters. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Howell. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. Just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Another throw for Howell. Able to connect with Dotson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Howell, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Howell. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 76 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Illegal touching. Offense.
And that flag accepted. And here's Ryan Wright now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Powell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Washington. This is fielded at the 27. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. They go play action. Cousins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
He's up to the 20.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, Howell.
And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And Howell will throw it.
Thomas has got it. Complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. With one final shot.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There was so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, we see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.